Hey guys, welcome to Blue Collar Crypto. It's your boy Crypto G. It's early. It's 9:14. We usually have our company meeting at 9:30, but I wanted to chat to you guys. Just something I was thinking about, especially for blue collar workers, blue collar people like us. The what do you call us? The I guess the ones the consumers that are running everything for the elites, if you want to put it that way. Um, I think what everyone needs to understand is money. I think we try to teach crypto alpha on this channel and we try to explain how you can invest and but I think there's a lot of blue collar people out there, a lot of Gen X people out there like us that they want to do something different. They need something different. They know that whatever they're doing now isn't going to get them the money or the extra that they're going to need for their kids for either their education, either to go on a family trip they've never done, whatever it may be. But they hear all the FUD, all the bad media and bad press about crypto. Yet behind their backs, the government keeps buying crypto. Like, especially the States. Like, did you guys know that the States has Bitcoin on their balance sheet? A lot of people don't know that. Do you know that every, I think they say now every 5 minutes, there's another company adopting crypto into their fi like their into their like they're creating DeFi, decentralized finance. So into their embedded into the way they do transactions, they're starting to go with crypto. And it's that they're trying to get into blockchain. What they all want is that security and um they want that ability to know right from where it's being made to where it's being packaged to where it's being distributed and then where it's being transported, like from right from the right from the source, from creation to the consumer. The blockchain can actually track all of that. And if you are on our course, if you haven't yet, it's quicklearncrypto.com. I think I said that too fast. Quicklearncrypto.com. I guess I have a tendency to say it fast since the first word is quick. But it's a crypto masterclass. It's easy. Honestly, it's for Gen X or people that are new to this space, people that are new to a computer and to their phone. Like I know a lot of people in my generation that are okay with their phone, but once I help them open their first crypto wallet, it takes time. It's not easy. It's not it's not easy, but what do you expect if the system is decentralized, right? So like if I were to open a checking account, I would just go to CIBC and I would be in front of somebody. We shake hands. I don't know if we're allowed to do that now with all the COVID rules, but you're in front of somebody, you're showing them your documentation, driver's license, visa, whatever. Then they can verify your face, they can verify your signature right in front of you. They can give you your checking account. Well, crypto's decentralized. That's the number one reason we like it. No intermediaries, no bank, no government to take a cut out of something that belongs to you. So how do you expect a crypto exchange platform, something decentralized like this, to verify a user without having them face to face? Well, that's why verification takes so long. So please, if you're new to crypto or if you're going to start, realize this: verifying yourself for a crypto app, for a wallet, takes time. Takes time. Sometimes the ID you give them isn't good enough because they want to make sure you're a real person. They want to make sure you're not a trading bot, you're not a fake account, you're not an avatar. That's what KYC is, know your client. They need real, they want to make sure it's real. Wouldn't you? I would want my exchange or my platform that I use to KYC. I would want them to do their diligence to know all their clients, so there's nothing they can prevent as many issues of funds being transferred, incorrectly or in a not so good way. But with KYC, it's a good way to prevent that. So that's why it takes so long. So you can imagine if they can't, you're like, even when, just so you know, when you do these verifications, it's not just your ID and you send it. You have to do these selfie videos where you're either pronouncing numbers, moving your head different ways. Like the verification is intense and it should be, because why would you want someone else to go in and be able to verify that they're you easily just because they look similar or whatever, their ID is in the same province or country or city, whatever. Um, yeah, I would want to make sure that no one is trying to pretend to be me and start messing with the assets that I have. Okay. We did an event on the weekend, which we thought was really, really good. But we started thinking that for the Gen X and for the blue collar workers, we could do something like that to help them understand more about what's happening and what they can do to change it, and just give them that help to get into the space, just to get information. Maybe they don't want to after it. Awesome. But at least they know now. At least they're not going in with just hearing, what this person said, what this person said. No, this time you can actually sit in front of crypto experts that are in your age bracket, that were blue collar workers before and now have freed themselves and are doing this full time. And, they're in their 40s to 60s. Yeah, that's right. Gen X is in that area. I think even a little higher, but whatever. That's that's enough. Um, but back to that what's it called? The event. Great event. The one thing I would have changed, and it's only because if we do an event like this, I mean, of course you're doing your event towards who your audience is. So obviously ours would be a little bit different because our audience would be the blue collar workers and the Gen Xers. So the first thing that I would want to do personally is explain money. Because I remember when I got into crypto, my first uh, chapter or the first module I went through wasn't even about crypto. It was actually about money. And even with that explanation, like you think, because we use it all the time, the history of money or how money actually works or where the value came from. But when I read it, I really didn't know anything. It was the first time I learned all of this. So I want to break it down just a little bit more. At that event, they discuss like what's the difference between fiat and crypto. And does anyone know what fiat is? And they talked about it, but they didn't talk about it deep enough that I would have liked if I was a Gen X blue collar person sitting in the audience, which I was, right? That is who we are. Our whole team went, and it was nice because now I know that we could have an event like this and that we do have value for our demographic. But what I wanted to explain is, and okay, if anyone is listening right now, hit me up in the comments on YouTube on the live, and Mo will let me know what's going on. Um, does anybody know uh, where the term fiat comes from and what it means? Okay, put it this way: fiat is a Latin term, but if anyone can let me know who's listening live right now, what it means, without Googling it for frick's sakes, because where I'm getting this info is actually from the one of the modules from our course, quicklearncrypto.com. So if you guys say you've done the course, especially the people on the whale mob, our whale mob degens, all our crypto traders and investors there, they're all supposed to have done this course actually because they're all trading. So come on, module one. Mo, you got anybody? What's Mo saying? Nothing yet. All right. Well, everybody knows that money was the way we measured value, right? So we would always exchange work and effort for money or value. That's how the world is working, and that's what they want us to do, right? So, I mean, since like way, way back before actual fiat was invented, they would trade things like grain, salt, shells, and then gold eventually, right? And that would become the medium of exchange. So you do this for me, and then I'll give you this. And then that was their medium of exchange, if that makes sense. So the problem is we've gone from something of value to someone. And that's the problem. See, when the American dollar was attached to gold, then the value was attached to something. Then in 1971, when Nixon took the gold standard off, then it became someone. So the country is now the one that is saying this is the value of our currency. So let's see. Go ahead and see if anyone said. 1 second. Maybe somebody knows what it means. Dun dun dun. No comments yet. All right. Well, the fiat Latin term means decree, by decree. All right. So it's the government's way of creating their own ledger. Now, the problem when you have it go from something to someone, they're the ones that can now dictate the value. And now when you are part of that country and that currency, then you're just agreeing. Because you're there, you agree that that is the value of what you're trading your work and effort for. And the problem you guys know with money is that they can print as much money as they want. So it makes the value of what you have lower. And Gen X blue collar people, when I talk about printing, they don't actually print paper money, No. They're just changing the numbers on balance sheets at the top. And then it's able to adjust the money all the way down to save the idiot elites that have stretched things out too far for the world, well, for their country. That probably doesn't stick as well as it should because it's a lot of information if you don't understand how money started. But like I said, quicklearncrypto.com will definitely give you that start. Couple of things I want to talk to you guys about before I get over to our meeting. What is happening? So, a couple of things that are happening in the news with Bitcoin. You guys have seen now that it has stabilized in January at around the $42,000 mark. Now that is very bullish. So what does that say to us? That says to us at Blue Collar Crypto that the bull run is started. It's on its way. And no, it's not the euphoric where we just go and assets are doing 50x a day or some shit. No, it's when the bull run starts, it's still ascending, but it's ascending slightly. It's not this, like I said, it's not these crazy green candles. That will come. That time comes. When that time comes, if you're listening now, that's the time that you all sell, and you'll hear it here. When you have friends that you've been talking to about Bitcoin and about trading and about this course, this channel, and you're trying to help them, like, guys, I've been making money doing this. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. Because if you're on here and you've been with us for 3 months, 100%, if you've been with our trades, you made money. There's so many people on the whale mob that have made money just from our trades here. Blue collar people, Gen X people, sitting at home or at their break on their jobs, doing $50 trades and making a couple $100 every week. Like it totally can be done. And then imagine if you had full time being able to sit and watch and learn, and you just have to sit in front of your computer, maybe a couple hours a day, set all your trades, or move certain trades in or out. That's it. And you can make a living. Come on. Quicklearncrypto.com. You got to try it. You can start. Like I went from five in the first bull run, $540, and boom, 6 weeks, $25,000. Yeah, I didn't know what the bear market was. So when that started collapsing, I didn't know what the heck was going on. But when I knew that a bull run could make 540 for a first time user, first time crypto trader, a total novice, get to 25K. Come on. Now we've been in this space, and the bull run is every 4 years. The bull run happens at the Bitcoin halving, which is when every 210,000 blocks are mined. And that's going to happen around April. And here it's going to come again. This time I'm prepared. This time, if you guys see this happen and all your friends that are on this channel have been telling you, you're going to see how they're going to change their lives this year. You're going to be, okay, now I want to do it. You're going to have to wait another 4 years. And guess what? Every halving, it's less and less and less because the reward is getting cut in half. There's less and less Bitcoin going into the market. So it's not going to be the crazy run-ups in a bull run like this one. This one, I think, will be like the 2017 bull run just because of the amount of adoption and the quantitative easing that's going to happen this year, because I think they're going to start to pull back on interest rates in the States, which then pumps the market. And if that's also in time for the bull run, then the whales and everyone will know it's that one in every 4 year chance to dump our money into crypto and then pull it out in time. So back to when to sell. It's when all those people start asking you about it. I want to buy. And your portfolio is gaining thousands every day. That's when you should start selling. And you don't sell it all at once, right? You sell in little increments. But we'll get more into that. First, we got to make the money before we start talking about positioning ourselves for take profits. In other news, Ripple is still in that escalating legal battle, and now the SEC is asking for more documentation. This is probably why Ripple is now looking outside of the States for help for their IPO. And in a meme coin news, I'm not a fan of meme coins, even though my first winning trade was Doge, but Shiba Inu has increased in price, and it's because of their burn rate. So 9 billion assets have been destroyed since January 1st. And remember, JTBit holders, that's exactly what's going to happen. Once we start pairing our GDT as our stable coin, then we can hold our value at $1 by burning supply and adding supply. So more information on that as that gets close. Liquidity to JTBit is really, really close. And talking to Princess, the creator, it's doing, I can't say too much because she wants to be able to surprise everyone. So be ready to be surprised. How about that? I got nobody in my, oh, it's 9:33. Hey, Chaos, if you're listening, we can start our meeting whenever. Or maybe you guys can't come in because I'm live. I don't know how that works. If one of you are listening, like if Con or Mike are listening, try and jump on. I'm going to see if I can see you come on while I'm live. Let us look at the chart. just cause. All right. I was explaining how I use the EMA ribbon yesterday. And just so people, if you want to know how, it's a different indicator if you don't want to use other styles. Actually, there was a really good video yesterday that I'm going to edit today, hopefully, of Khan and Aldo, two guys in Chaos that were chatting about the EMA ribbon and just about using trend lines or using other indicators. I'm going to try and get that done. Anyways, the simplest way is that when the red line is on top, it's bearish, so it comes down. And that means, and also when the gold one is on the bottom. When it flips, as you see, it starts to come together. So once this green candle went up, it starts to pinch these averages together, and then it flipped bullish here, meaning the gold is now on top and the red is now on the bottom. So as it flips bullish, you see now the candles are printing above the EMA ribbon. So if there's a method that if you see it flip bullish here, you could put, you know, see it flip bullish here. You can put, let's say, a trade in here, and then if you would have, you could have taken it to there, maybe something like that. All right, but that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just crypto and how it works for us. But that's another indicator that we like to use. So looking at it, this is the 4-hour chart. I think it's hard. I'd like to know what Yukon Crypto thinks. He's going to be on shortly. Yukon Crypto, if you're up and listening, come on, and hopefully I can put you on before a meeting if I see you. Log in. But if we switch to the daily, probably give us a better look. It looks like it is probably going to hold in here only because the RSI is at the stochastic RSI is at the top and there's no volume. So either it's going to hold here. I really thought it was going to come down hard again and then really start we'd see one doji candle and it would just start ripping. But this kind of happened. So it's definitely hard to say. This is the 8-hour. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hit us up in the comments looking at this chart. If you chart BTC, if you're a futures trader, day trader, where would you buy? Are you buying? Are you in a trade? Let us know. All right, guys. I just got Mo in the waiting room. So I'm going to start our meeting. If there's any more questions on the beginning of money, and we'll move into the beginning of Bitcoin. And look, I am literally pulling, I'm going to show you real quick. I am literally pulling this off our course. Like this is from our course. All right. So definitely try it out. Log on to quicklandcrypto.com. It's free for 7 days. You can probably finish the course in 3 and start trading. And then if you don't want to keep it, a lot of people keep it because you get access to the secret crypto playbook. And then you also get access to the whale mob. So you get all of our trades live. You get to trade and see Yukon Crypto's secret charts. And you get in on all the different IPO and ICOs that come our way. Because we are linked with Dubai and the Philippines. We don't do any of our crypto here in North America. Why? When there's so much FUD here. When Asia and Arabia run crypto. All right, guys. Crypto G, Blue Collar Crypto. I'll see you guys soon.